practicing or doing in-classroom work. By the way, their GPA is 3.89. That's not too shabby. But charity off-field work includes Adopt a Highway, cleaning a 2-mile stretch. Center City, led by the seniors, they go through the AYSC program each spring for 8 weeks. Breast Cancer Game has raised $500 for the past 10 years. Build a Bike and the foot golf fundraiser helped raise over $2,100 for Kira Pfeiffer, the Freedom player from last year that was injured, to help with her medical expenses. Looks like we're ready for second half action. I'll send it back way upstairs to you and John.
Not all the way up. Not all the way up, though. Hey, by the way, it was just mentioned a 3.89 GPA for these players. Pretty impressive. That was kind of mine. Just want to throw that out there. No one's buying that, huh?
Kind of yours?
All right, yeah, okay, gotcha. Hey, John, we were talking about at the half, as we get ready here for the second half in the 0-0 game in a 3A championship, the corner kicks were 4-0. How about corner kicks? Again, Al had that good, great information. They have attempted 156 corner kicks this year. They have allowed only 12. John, I mean, you've coached soccer. I mean, that's an amazing number.
That's amazing, isn't it?
They have recorded 340 shots on goal. 340 shots on goal. They've given up just 40 all year.
Oh, my gosh. You know, we've talked about the Whitehall defense doing a nice job. Well, let's give some kudos to the Parkland defense. I mean, they just shut down Whitehall. Whitehall just can't, get a decent shot off, and when they get the ball up here, the defender's right on them right away, takes the ball away, doesn't let any passes go through. So let's give some props to that Whitehall defense, the Parkland defense as well. We have a timeout for some reason.
Yeah, let's see what happened there. Got a yellow card, though. That I did see.
On who?
That looks like it's Bonnie Jones. Got a yellow card for Whitehall.
I didn't see anything.
I know Al had jumped up, and so did Dave Weitzman afterwards. And, it'll be Kylie Salaby will check into the game here as Jones checks out.
Well, there's a player you don't want to take off the field if you don't have to. Miss Jones.
Well, now going from right to left. Again, with your offensive spark plug now on the bench. So Parkland gives it to Devin Anderson. Anderson tries to shoot that one through. And here's Bonchak.
Nice cross.
Here's Anderson. Anderson with a shot and rolls off the bat there at Madison Link. He's going to throw it in for the Trojans.
Some of the fans screaming for a handball out. I'm not sure.
So early part. Take a look here as they're battling here. Here's Jones coming around. And then Jones comes back out, and there you go.
Don't know if that's a yellow card.
There was a tangle there with Daria Brickhouse. Foul, yeah, yellow card.
No.
Still in there.
Shot.
When I say that, in the first half we mentioned, Parkland could not get that second shot off. And that was Chelsea Hudson. She did get a shot, even though it went, wide. There's Bonchak. Parkland plays it back in. We're going back and forth as, these two teams in 0-0. We say both games are 5-0. We talked to Coach Weitzman. The second time it was, again, 0-0 until 20 minutes left in the game, and then Parkland scored on a PK, and then it ended up being 5-0 in the final 20 minutes. But he had taken out some of the players because they had field hockey games the next day, and he was really trying to keep their legs. They had 5 games over the 5-day period between field hockey, volleyball, and soccer. So he feels his team has played really strong with him. And now, you're in the second half. John, you and I have talked about this before. When a team that's not, as dominant as the other team, with Parkland, expecting to win this one, but Whitehall, a very good team. The longer you keep them in, you know, a fluke goal here or there, or something that pops in there, you know, it can really change the way this game goes. We've seen it a lot of times in all the district championship games that we've done in the past.
You're right, Al. Anything happens because, you know, a team that should win, you just get frustrated. You know, you're not scoring any goals, nothing is happening, and you just get frustrated. The other team can come down and just score that crucial goal. Another corner kick opportunity for Parkland. This one goes wide.
So we're going to throw in here for Whitehall. Glad you can join us here on Service Electric 2 Sports. Al DeCarlo alongside John Makovic. And Tom Eichranz down the field. District 11 3A Girls Soccer Championship. The Boys Championship to follow from J. Bernie Crump Stadium, downtown Parkland, and Emmaus. That should be a doozy of a game. Last word from Whitehall. It is still 1-0 as they start the second half of play between Southern Lehigh and Notre Dame in girls action. It'll be Northwestern and Salisbury in boys action later tonight. As we get those scores, we'll pass them along to you as the state playoffs then get underway next week. Anderson will play it into the middle part of the field to Young. Young gives that one a quick passing here by the Trojans.
They do a nice job, Al, passing that ball, keeping it on the ground, giving goes, looking for each other, crossing it very well. Very impressive.
Al had that in 10 years, 170, 47, and 15. Chris Bleem has the all-time record for Parkland with 201 wins. They have 9 district championships. Last one being in 2012. The 9 district titles, more than any other 3A school. Emmaus has 8. Of those 9, Chris Bleem has 5 of those. Jamie Giaquino 2, and Al Haddad has 2. And I like the play of Jillian Craiglow. Again, getting the foot on the ball, not getting the full shot there by Parkland. They feed this one towards the corner. Center cross as the header, and that one wide. Here goes Brooke Shutter.
Parkland continues to dominate. I just keep coming down here offensively. Just putting a lot of people down here in the offensive third.
John, here, take a look. Watch Shutter here. We have not called her name that much tonight. You know, she gets a header there. Again, Shutter, player that's only a sophomore, looking to be going to Duquesne, 21 goals, 7 assists, first team EPC. They really held her in check to this point. They say the word "to this point" the phrase.
The old phrase that team is bending, but they're not breaking. I guess you gotta say that for Whitehall.
Ivana Jones back into the game, and she'll get a run to this one, and they'll get a throw in.
All right.
Now you're Jones, knowing that you're playing with a yellow card. You gotta be a little bit careful.
Take it easy. I'm not sure about that yellow card. I think that was a ill-advised card. Unless she said something to the girl, I'm not sure. You know, you can't hear it from way up here.
Could mean you can't hear. You didn't hear anything?
I didn't hear anything.
They throw it in here by Whitehall. And they'll head it back.
Nice play
by Kylie Cunningham.
Save it.
Second half action. About 8 minutes in. Both boys teams in the house, Parkland and Emmaus, they've made their way here.
Parkland just keeps coming at you. just keeps coming at you. Keep putting the pressure on. Whitehall just responds with good defense.
And John, you talk about that with good defense. I mean, that's going to keep you in any game.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You know, can they withstand it still for 30 more minutes?
Yeah, that's the key right there. Can they withstand it? Can they plug a hole in the dike, as they say?
Young tries to pass that one through, doesn't get there.
Can't get through. Whitehall maintains possession.
Why not? Quicker passing here for the Zephyrs. That one rolls out of bounds. Off of Parkland player. Over to Kylie Cunningham. Cunningham gets around the defense. Nice move here. Still on her foot. Trying to see if she can find a wide open player. And instead she finds a Parkland player and Sarah Young.
And here comes the Trojans again.
Too far up. We have talked about Parkland in the 3 EPC games leading to the championship. 9 different players scored, and then the 2 district games, 8 goals by 8 different players. When I talked to Al Haddad before the game, I said, who's your go-to? He goes, we don't have one. We have everyone, and that's true.
Well, I can see why that's possible, Al, because when they're on offense down here, I mean, they got 7 or 8 players down here. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right now. So any of these gals can, get a ball and score.
Straight giveaway on the throw-in. They'll get it right back. Thrown here by Whitehall. Aglow. I haven't heard that many whistles so far.
No, it's been
and
very
the couple that we've heard, though, have been interesting because one, we thought maybe it was a foul, against Parkland on Ivana Jones when she went down. And then on the far side, Ivana Jones was given a yellow card where...
Well, the referees are getting paid, so they got to earn their money. They got to blow the whistle once in a while.
And there's a chance, and not the best shot, but an opportunity there for George. And that one goes wide to the right.
Billy Kova is assessing these officials out there, so, these officials want to let Billy know they're doing their job out there and blow the whistle once in a while. But if you don't have to blow it, don't blow it. Let the game keep on going.
I saw a handball there, and there's the whistle.
Yeah, a little bit.
That I saw.
Yeah, good eyesight, Al.
Well assessed.
Well assessed. Oh my gosh.
Regan Allstott, we talk about what she has done again. When you're not facing that many shots, sometimes you can get caught off guard. But, she, Coach Haddad had talked to us about Olivia Shantz. She could be, starting for probably any other team in the East Penn Conference or in the district, waiting her turn as the junior for Allstott. Allstott could have started her freshman year, but there was a player named Becky Webster in the mix. She's at Penn State Berks right now, and she was pretty good as well. People see 5-0, 5-0. Oh, this is going to be a wash. There's no question. When I don't care when you get to a championship game. And sometimes you look at Parkland, the boys the other night. They're winning handily. 4-1. Next thing you know, or 5-1. Next thing you know, it's 5-4. And they score 3 goals in 4 minutes. Spoken about in the East. You get tested before winning 6-4.
Handball, I think, Al.
I'll play this one back over to Young. Taken there by George. not sat down once.
I think he's nervous over there. That's my opinion. Trying to get that through.
We're going to throw in here for Whitehall.
I always felt that when you're the favorite to win, and it's 0-0 tie, it little wears on you a little bit, you know? You're wondering, why are we winning? Why aren't my girls scoring out there?
George. Oh, an offside call there against Kylie Cunningham.
Don't do that. That could be a yellow card. Taking a shot after the whistle. She has a yellow card already. Be careful. Look at this. There's a shot. Offside. Okay, so now the whistle blew. She cranks one.
Well, she didn't have a yellow card. Remember, that was...
Wasn't that Jones? Took the shot? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that was Kylie Cunningham took the shot.
I'm sorry.
Ivana Jones had the cards.
Yeah, Jones has the card. Yep.
Zephyrs. Over the last 4 or 5 minutes, the Zephyrs have really turned it up a notch a little bit.
Coming on. Turned it up a notch. Let's see what happens here. Through ball, no one there.
Well, you haven't seen Parkland really on defensive that much, and all of a sudden we see him here. Great opportunity here for the Trojans. 2-on-2, they make their way down the field. Nice cross, and maybe ran over it.
Good defense.
A little too quick with Shutter. Jones far side.
Jones got some wheels out there.
And they will get a corner kick out of it.
Wow, first one.
Take a look here. As Shutter, I think, was just going too quick.
Trying to be a little too fancy, Allen. Forgot the ball.
In the corner, Zephyrs get behind the defense. Player in front. There it is, a chance, and they don't get the shot off they want.
That was critical right there. That was a good opportunity.
They'll play it back. Boy, if we had a shot of Dave Weitzman. Boy, he's like, you can see it looks like he's not coaching, it looks like he's playing on the far sideline.
He's going to lose some more hair. I think he has any.
He is moving, because now all of a sudden, again, you talk about the players, coach start really saying, listen, I knew we have a chance, but now all of a sudden, listen, now the coaching gets in, right? Yeah. This is what we have to do.
Step it up a notch, pals.
Yeah, no matter how this turns out, it's a great game to this point. Parkland had a bunch of shots early in the first 15 minutes or so, and they've been playing back and forth. In the second half, much different. Parkland just very smooth with the ball. Yeah, you have to talk about the defense. So the defense for Whitehall has been tremendous to this point.
You're right, Al. You're right.
They play another one out. And we'll get a free kick here for the Zephyrs. There's another takeaway. That's all Hart right there. That's all right there. That's Taylor George. And George will play it up. You know, you ride in the back of the Whitehall players, and the next thing you know, you get a throw in here for the Zephyrs. Take a look. Staying with it, you're ready to go down, you can battle with Shutter, and going upfield.
It's getting exciting now. This is championship caliber soccer.
Parkland trying to take the throw in, but it's Whitehall's throw in. Can't do that. Lots going on. Visit our website at tv2sports.com. Again, if you're watching us here on Thursday night, we'll have the live coverage coming up of Parkland and Emmaus boys for the 3A championship. Tomorrow, Phantoms hockey, Parkland Emmaus football, Southern Lehigh, Salisbury football, Saturday afternoon. Football again, Liberty and Freedom, Beckett and Central. Sunday, Phantoms hockey again. Got you covered. Chance here at Parkland.
Oh,
Don't get the shot off. Defense all over it. Minutes into the second half, and we are tied 0-0. No throw in here for Whitehall. Quick house. Quick passing. Here's Young. Young will put the shot on, and here's a chance for Parkland, and there's the goal.
Yes.
Great passing, and then the goal. And then you set yourself up, and the goal scored, I believe, by Rachel Medler.
You can almost see that coming. A nice ball down here on the right side, and a nice cross all the way across the left side. And there's Rachel to finish it off.
Rachel Laird had the goal, her 7th goal of the season.
Well, I can almost see that coming, Al, the way that ball was being set up by the Parkland offense. Here it is right here. Nice little push through.
Yeah, great passing there by Young.
There's a nice cross. Look at this. Look at that ball. Nice. Oh, Rachel just tucked it right in there.
So Sarah Young gets the assist. Nice feed through right there, and then the great finish there at the end. 1-0 Parkland. He comes in the 60th minute. And here on the other side, we'll get a corner kick for Whitehall. And again, we always talk about that first goal. Changes the whole kind of the game, because now all of a sudden, things are a little bit different. And Parkland right away on the attack. Excuse me, Whitehall already on the attack, and they get a corner kick here. And that one knocked out by the Trojans. And they'll get another corner kick. Third corner kick coming up for Whitehall. Yeah, as we mentioned, Parkland doesn't give up that many corner kicks.
Well, this is 3 in the second half here. What did they give up 12 all season? Something like that. Good corner right there. Right there.
There's a chance. He was put in a good spot, too.
It was. Perfect spot. Send it right back in. Okay.
To Whitehall, no room for error from this point. Now Parkland, they get through, and here's a chance for the Trojans. Chelsea Hudson sees she can make the turn. She does, and she tries to get the cross, and they'll get a goal kick instead. And that one went through. Take a look at the last corner kick for Whitehall, John. You like this position.
I like that right there. A lot of, look at that. Jones coming through there, just couldn't get there. Give it a good try.
Jones in the goal, but not with the goal.
Little push. Yeah. Fans don't like that call from Parkland, but pushed it off a little bit.
Just under 18 minutes to play in this game.
Sorry to do too much.
Jones went down. Coach Weissman hands up. Parker goes the other way. They try to use the far sideline. And we'll get a throw in here for Parkland. About 17 minutes and change left here. 22 minutes left in Whitehall. And Southern Lehigh has added another goal. They lead 2-0 over Notre Dame. John, you're up 1-0. Sometimes, teams play back, not this team.
No, don't keep going.
And you kind of expect it. The centering pass there's the header, and there's the goal. Wow. Like I said, they keep on coming. And that could be the big one, and that's back-to-back goals there by Rachel Laird.
That was a nice header. Very nice. Well done. Well done.
A lot of teams play a little tight, but here it's a little different. That one was played in
Nice cross.
by
Look at
Hudson.
this. Up. Oh, headed in the far corner. Reimer had no chance with that one. There it is. 2-0 now. Whitehall's got a big hole to come out of.
So Laird from Young made it 1-0 in the 60th minute. 3 minutes later in the 63rd minute, Laird from Hudson, 2-0 Parkland. This Weddle Budge is giving it all. That's really the first shot that we've seen from Whitehall, even though it's well high, in a long time. They're getting around there, but they're not getting any shots off.
Nothing in tight, Al. Everything's been from the outside area. Again, we mentioned that Parkland defense, very, very tough back there. They do a nice job. They communicate well with each other. They know who each other is. They know how to pass. They know how to trap the ball. All those good things that need to be done. Well-coached team, there's no question about it. Both teams are well-coached.
Parkland with the throw-in, 15 minutes away from the championship. First one would be since 2012 season. And talking to Coach Haddad, we asked him, I said, where do you compare these teams compared to the teams that you've had in the past? He says, oh, the best. In all aspects of the game.
And they're young.
Yeah,
They're young.
you mentioned a couple seniors.
Only 2 seniors out there, so good things to come again next year, probably.
Following the game, trophies and interviews.
Someone in handball. It's off her head.
Some officials out there. You say they're wrong. Glad you could join us here on Service Logic 2 Sports. Al DeCarlo, John Makovic, and Tom Mikrantz. With you from J. Bernie Crum Stadium in Allentown, District 11 3A Girls Soccer Championship. This game was scoreless until the 60th minute. And Rachel Laird came to life with 2 goals in 3 minutes. And the star of the game. And you talk about, even the end of the half, Cassidy Cunningham had to make a big save on the defensive front, as Parkland was attacking. But now a 2-0 game. Again, when we get to this point, sometimes 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, you're Whitehall. Somehow you're going to have to push. The difference with this team is, we said in the past, it doesn't matter if you lose, what you lose by, but for a team like Parkland, if you're Whitehall and you're trying to push, one chance, next thing you know, it's a goal. And that one, a little bit high.
Yes,
but here's like Hannah with a bullet from, she's only a freshman, by the way. That's a big left foot. Take a look. Wow. You missed my punch, John.
Not by much is right, Al.
But what I was saying is, usually you're going to attack, but if you attack and next thing you know, you don't have any players back,
You get caught.
this team is going to really catch you real quick.
Yeah.
Thrown here by the Zepps. Defending champs. Again, we said it hasn't happened since the 2006 season, back-to-back championships in the 3A classification. That was Emmaus that did it. But since that time, it has not happened. Parkland's far side.
You know
by
it.
Sarah Young.
Parkland's firing from way out there. They're just letting it go.
You know, we said they're not afraid to shoot, and,
No,
they're
that's
not,
for sure.
and they're not afraid to attack it, you know, with that 2-0 lead. Boys game, 19-2-1 Emmaus, the 2 seed, 18-3-2 Parkland, the top seed.
If that ball never came in the field of play, I think it should be a rethrow. Unless the rule has changed.
Alex Fry and Janelle Barna, a couple substitutions for Parkland. This is Barna on the attack, defensively, trying to slow down Taylor George.
That's ball got away from her a little bit.
Given Parkland a battle for much of the game, 60 minutes of the game. Last time was 70 minutes, and then Parkland scored 5 goals. 60 minutes. In a back and forth affair until 2 goals in a row.
Some fans don't like that call, but they'll get over it.
I'm going to send him a couple of your number. You talk about it with him.
They'll get over it.
This one taken away.
Okay.
Chance here by Cunningham. Cunningham through the defense. Nice pass across.
Take a shot.
Never gets a chance to. Alex Jones.
Too tough back there.
Well, trying to keep it alive, and they will get it out with the Trojans. Taylor George continues to battle out there.
This whole game has been a battle by both teams. Really, very good game. Both teams playing very well soccer. Very good soccer.
It's one of the better games that we've seen, and championship games that we've seen.
You're right, Al. This is very good.
A lot of talent on the field. You talk about the youth as well, you know, for the Parkland Trojans. John, we're going to see a lot of this in the coming years.
No question about it, Al.
Players are going to get better and better. Almost a giveaway, and it is. A little collision. Whitehall will get the ball back.
Crunch time.
And it was Jenna Leonzi feeling the effects of that one.
Almost got through that.
Far side of the field. Trojans with a 2-0 lead. 8 minutes left in the clock. Last district title, fall of 2012 for the Parkland Trojans. They hold on here. It will be Coach Al Haddad's 3rd championship in his 10 years as the head coach.
Okay, a question now.
Yes, sir. No answer.
How many teams do both these teams go to states?
Just one.
Just one. That's too bad. Same with the boys?
I believe so. Tom may have the better answer on that one, but I'm pretty sure I'll have to check. Boys as well in the 3A classification, yes. We've had that in the past where we feel our teams are a little stronger than some teams in the state, but we know we get one team in, you don't have that opportunity to prove it.
Yeah, that's tough. Is that with all 3A, 2A, single A, same thing? Do you know or not?
I don't know offhand if that changed for the 2A. You know, single A, we already know who's in there. That's Moravian Academy, defending state champs, won yesterday, and they're moving on.
Yeah, Coach Hartman does a great job with that Moravian Academy squad.
Down to 6:30 left in regulation. Feed this one towards the corner. Now for Regan Alsop, a chance to talk about the goalkeeper for the Parkland Trojans. So you come into this game, you're the captain of the team, you're a senior, you waited a couple of years, even though you played back and forth, you know, with Becky Webster, but you know, you're the person. You know, she got dinged up in the playoffs, and you know, and got hit and taken out of the game, but you know, she ended up now back, you know, playing again as well. I've only faced coming in 25 shots during the year, allowed 3 goals, has a 0.22 goals against, and her career save percentage is 90.2. That's pretty impressive.
Outstanding. Outstanding. You know, you wonder just how good is she? Let some more shots come at her. You know what I mean?
Here's one for you, John. Here you go.
Okay.
They play this one out. Parkland play this one out. If this one gets through, it does not. Late whistle there. Not so sure about that one.
You know, look at Whitehall. Got everybody up.
Yeah, that's what we say. There's 5 minutes left,
hey,
John. You know,
yeah, that's what you should do. Come on.
You got a chance here.
That's
you
right.
come into the lead, and then next thing you know, anything's possible. That one a little bit too far through.
I think I told you this before. We were playing Gettysburg at home. We were losing 3-1 with 15 minutes to go. We changed formations. We put 4 players up front. We won in overtime 6-4.
Assistant coach made the call, or you?
No comment. But you know, you have to do something. You're losing 3-1. What's the difference? 3-1, 4-1, 5-1. Here we go. Let's go.
Exactly.
Let's get up there. Get some goals. And that's what David Weitzman's doing right now with Whitehall. Get people up front there. I admire that, Coach. I really do. It may look bad on paper that you lost, 3-0, 4-0, but hey, you give the girls a chance to win.
That's right. This one's dangerous here.
That was dangerous.
Just sits there.
Good save.
Whitehall overall did a great job defensively, not letting Parkland, getting their foot down, making sure their body's in front of the ball, attacking, and being right in front of Parkland every time they got the ball on their foot. They were right on them, and that's what kept this one so tight.
And both goals by Parkland were good goals.
Oh,
and there's no question about it. There's not, nothing cheap about them.
They were solid. If you're wondering now, that's 99 goals scored for Parkland during a year. They've only given up 5. That's a pretty good stat.
You keep giving me these numbers, Alan. It's mind-boggling. Up there, look out. Pass it back. She had a girl in the back there. If she'd have back passed that, and had a shot.
Just over 3 minutes left. Parkland maintaining a 2-0 lead. As more of the Parkland fans started making their way in. Parkland boys will take on Emmaus.
Nice give and go.
Far side of the field, Shutter.
Shannon's been kind of quiet tonight, Al. We haven't mentioned her name that many times. Good save.
And now Haddad will take that. He's the other player stepped up and they did here. Haddad not happy. Maybe expecting a call there. Now a collision afterwards.
Good to see both girls get up.
Yeah, that was a collision there between Tara Barczyk and Alex Fry. No award this department.
A lot of bad things could happen on that one.
2 minutes on the clock.
Parkland's still pushing.
So the Parkland Trojans, unless something dramatic happens in the final 1:30, going to represent District 11 in the PIAA tournament. And John, I tell you what, I like their chances. I really do.
Yes, absolutely.
You have a great goalkeeper. You have a great defense. And when you play, 4 or 5 guys up, you have, or ladies up, and you have, the midfielders and the forwards that can score from any part of the field, you are very dangerous.
You can believe that one. And you can't, just key on 1 or 2 people. You got a lot of people that can score goals. So of course we wish Parkland well in the state finals, state playoffs. Let's put it that way, not finals, but state playoffs.
You moved him up a week.
Well, yeah, let's go right after the Augusta. Ooh, look at that bounce. Took that on a short hop.
John McInerney, if you're a Parkland fan, has you in the finals.
There you go.
Work for it, though. Work for it. Great job by Parkland all night long, and even after their first goal, we always talk about teams, now stepping back on defense and making sure they just hold for the lead. Not them. 3 minutes later, they go and they score. They attack, and that's just the type of team Al Haddad has. He knows his team's going to be aggressive. He knows his team's got style. He knows his team has got potential. He knows his team's got scorers. And what they do here is they get a standing ovation from the Parkland faithful as they're going to see the clock wind down in the final seconds. Again, another shutout for them. And you got to throw out, this is the 20th shutout of the season out of 23 games. And, pretty impressive. 19 out of 23, 20 out of 24 games. The Parkland Trojans celebrate the far sideline as they capture the 2015 District 11 championship. They win the East Penn Conference title. Now they are district champions here at J. Bernie Crump Stadium in Whitehall. Final score once again, 2-0. Parkland wins it. We'll come back right after this with the interviews and trophy presentations from J. Bernie Crump Stadium. 2-0 your final. Parkland a winner.
Hallmark Channel's Countdown to Christmas is your home this holiday season. 3 women,
Us Mrs. Clauses stick together.
1 dress, and a magical romance for everyone. Christmas is all about believing.
Leave it to Mrs. Claus.
Julie Benz, Charming Christmas. Premieres Sunday, November 8th at 8, only on Hallmark Channel.
I'm Julie Bennett. Join me for Countdown to Christmas with new premieres every Saturday and Sunday on Service Electric Cable TV and Communications.
Service Electric subscribers can now watch their favorite programming whenever they want, wherever they want, with our lineup of TV Anywhere apps. Never miss your favorite show from channels like A&E, Fox News, TNT, USA, HBO, and more. Never miss a minute of our award-winning local sports coverage with our TV Anywhere live stream. It's the only place to catch the Iron Pigs, Phantoms, high school and college sports, plus our full slate of Music Fest coverage. Visit us on the web for more information and start taking Service Electric wherever you go.
Parkland Trojans girls team a winner tonight in the 3A as they come and give the greetings to their fans from Orfield. As Parkland wins this one by the score of 2-0, they get goals by Rachel Laird in the 60th minute and the 63rd minute. And yeah, that Parkland crowd who will be hoping for a sweep. They got it in the East Penn Conference Championship with both boys and girls winning. They're going to try to get it here in the district championship as Parkland boys will face off in about 20 minutes or so against arch rival Emmaus in that one. And John, we talked about this. These two teams battled it out. 60 minutes scoreless, and a lot of credit to the Whitehall's efforts. They did a great job tonight.
You're absolutely right, Al. The Whitehall Zephyrs have nothing to be ashamed of. They did a great job. Unfortunately, Parkland just a little bit, I would say a little bit better, a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more with the opportunities. But all in all, it's a great soccer game. You and I have been sitting here talking about it. I mean, one of the better championship games we've seen in a long, long time. And credit to both of these coaches for getting their teams to this point. And, of course, we want to wish Parkland the best as they go on into the States.
Yeah, take a look. Their goalkeeper again. And I think as you get into the States, John, I think number 2, we always say it, there's other teams out there. And, District 11 has some great teams here. But at the same time, when you get to the state levels, there's teams up there that all of a sudden persevere and get better and better. And they give you those shots. And, she's probably going to face a little bit more shots than they faced here. Maybe she won't. You just don't know if she is or she isn't going to face them. But, a great opportunity for, them to get it.
Well, as you move on in this, into the States now, you're going to meet some good teams and some good players as well. So we'll see if Parkland can step up and do the job.
Good look at the players, and Dave Weitzman will get his team lined up at the same time and get them ready for the runner-up medals for them. 2-0 to final on goals by Rachel Laird. She had them 3-4 minutes apart. Pretty impressive as Parkland wins the championship here at J. Bernie Crum Stadium. Now down to the field in time.
All right, thanks. I'm with the winning coach, Al Haddad, and you got to be pretty proud of the way your girls performed.
Yeah, I mean, they've been working hard all year, and it was a tough game. That was a really tough game. Whitehall was really well prepared for us. We got in. We had a lot of opportunities, but they had a lot of bodies in the back there. But we just kept on playing, getting out on the flank, and we knew eventually one was going to break for us.
And Rachel getting the 2 goals, but how proud were you of the defensive effort?
Oh, again, they've been that way all year. I mean, that's not 20 shutouts in 24 games. That's just remarkable, and it speaks a lot for Rachel. She missed 70% of her season to two severe ankle injuries, and she's just starting to get her stride. So everyone's worried about everybody else, and now I got a girl coming off the bench scoring a double. So that's just remarkable.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. I think you have some ribbons to hand out. Back to you, Al.
All right, Tom, thanks a lot, and great job there. And obviously the star of the game is number 3. Rachel Laird with the goals, and Coach Dave Weitzman, and his goalkeeper, and Shan Reimer, and did a good job. John, she was attested early. She had to move aside. And those goals that they had were goals. They were not like a little fluke here or there. No, they were solid.
Yeah, they were solid goals. Rachel Laird did some nice job there. One on a nice shot, and then of course on the head ball. But all in all, we keep saying this is a great game now. Great game to watch. I mean, I hope the fans at home who weren't able to come here and see this, or if you're here and you're going to see this on replay sometime, you're going to find out this was a great game.
Yeah, absolutely. Good look at the Whitehall Zephyrs. As again, I always try to give kudos to all the players we can. Reimer, Fedor, Kylie Cunningham, Kylie Salaby, Taylor George, Hope Millets, Kara Bonchak, Jillian Rex, Corin Kohler, Madeline Mertz, Ivana Jones, Madison Link, Jillian Keglow, Maggie Dew, Erica Giuliano, Cassidy Cunningham, and Kay Soldrich, the players from the varsity team here that played. Reimer, a senior, will be lost. Taylor George, a senior. Jillian Rex, Corinne Kohler, Ivana Jones, Jillian Kreglow, and Maggie Dew are the seniors that will be gone. So a lot of seniors for Coach Dave Weitzman, and so he'll have to bring some of the youngsters up and get them situated for another round of play at the same time for them to get themselves ready for next year. But this year belongs to Parkland, and down to the field with Tom.
All right, I'm here with the player that scored the 2 goals, Rachel Laird. And how do you feel, in such a big game with so much at stake? You're going to states because you're a 2 goals.
It's indescribable. I'm so proud of my team. We really put all we had in the field today. Whitehall is a great team, and we just brought our A game, and it's unforgettable, this moment right now.
Coach always talks about so many players have the scoring ability, and tonight, you proved it, even though you had to.
Thank you. Honestly, anyone on our team can put those goals in the back of the net. I'm just happy that we performed and we got them in.
All right, get your medal. Thanks a lot, Rachel. Back to you guys.
All right, Rachel Laird going to get her medal. She sees Al Haddad, and she's like, I'm lined up. I'm ready, Coach. Where's my medal? Give it to me. I want it. It's gold. There it is. Never missing the moment. Good job by Tom getting that interview. And Al Haddad looking for number 3. He's like, she scored 2 goals. She's got to be here somewhere. Where is she?
Right. it's good that Rachel has a good smile there too. I don't know why she's smiling so much.
I don't know either. Regan Alsop, Olivia Schatz, Rachel Laird, Devin Anderson, Rachel Medler, Sarah Young, Ava Hanna, Alex Fry, Becca Ventura, Chelsea Hudson, Helen Flynn, Jen Guzlov, Michaela Kohik, Kaylee Lauer, Jenna Leonzi, Janelle Barna, Darian Brickhouse, Brooke Shutter, Emily Piston, Carly Schaefer, and Lauren Madera. Your lineup and your roster for this team for Al Haddad wins his 3rd championship in the 10 years. First championship since the fall of 2012 for this Parkland Trojan team. They win the East Penn Conference Championship. They go 60-0 in the EPC. They are now 23-1 on the season. They just recorded their 20th shutout of the year. They go another game with another player, as he mentioned, getting a goal. And this time it was 2 goals by Rachel Laird. Really put everything in perspective of what this team's all about. Anybody can score on any given night. They got a great goalkeeper. This team can make a little run. I'd be surprised if the team doesn't make a run.
Yeah, they've got the whole package, Al. I mean, it's mind-boggling, their records. I mean, goals scored, goals against, corner kicks given up. The whole season is just amazing. And tonight, they just showed how good they are. I mean, they just very patient out there. They had some opportunities in the first half, but weren't able to capitalize. But in the second half, they came through. And, even though they scored 1 goal, they got that second one. They keep putting pressure on Whitehall and kept going after them. So that's a tribute to the coaching of Al Haddad, and their team is to be commended on a great job and all season long. A great job. Hopefully they'll move on and do well in the States. That's what I said before, and I wish them all the best.
So you go 2015, Parkland champion. Last year, Whitehall. The year before, Easton, and then back to 2012 and Parkland. And, it goes again, one after another. The teams in District 11 battle year in and year out to see who's going to move on and win. And we see it happen each and every time, John, that, it's very, very, very tough to repeat as champions. Speaking of champions, while we're here crowning champion the Parkland Trojans over at Whitehall High School, the 2A championship was crowned on the girls' side, and Southern Lehigh via shutout 4-0 over there. Southern Lehigh Spartans are champions. They win it. Score 4-0 over Notre Dame, their first championship in a while as well. So congratulations to Southern Lehigh. There is the trophy that they've been waiting for. The Parkland Trojans will raise it in the air and hoping that their counterparts in the boys will do it later tonight. Parkland champions of 2015. Final score of 2-0 Parkland. Goals again by Rachel Laird, 3-4 minutes apart. And they win this one. Congratulations to the Whitehall Zephyrs for a terrific season, and best of luck to the Parkland Trojans for a great year. And right around the corner will be Parkland Eddie Mason boys action. For Dave Donnie, our director, Tom Mike Brands, John Makovic, and everyone here at Service Legend 2 Sports, and Elder Cole saying so long. Final score, Parkland, your champions. They win it 2-0. Good night.
Security, home automation. Whether you're looking for peace of mind or comfort and control, Home Secure